Hi, welcome to Mr. K Presents Gaming and Beyond. Um, it's a beautiful day out where I'm living. It's sunny. I mean, the last few days it's been kind of gray and snowy, but I'm not complaining. But everybody else in my area is complaining because they don't want the cold yet. Because Halloween's not here yet. They don't want snow. Me, I'm like, yes, snow. Give me snow. Give me more snow. As a matter of fact, because I'm just a big snow fanatic. I just love snow. So today we are playing Final Fantasy XV. I think that's 15. I can't really remember, but it's a game that's brought me back to the Final Fantasy saga, which like how long it's been around and everything. It kind of reminds me of some of the stuff from my favorite ones, which were 7 and 8. Those were my favorite. And then before that, it was Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which was for the Super. I do got some retro games and stuff like that, but not on the PS4. I actually got a retro 1 and 2, or a retro 2. And I do got a Super Nintendo and a regular Nintendo. But I haven't been using them lately because, all the new games that are coming out lately. And they're actually fun games. But today, we're gonna play Final Fantasy here, and I probably won't talk much about the game or anything or not, but just want to play, have some fun, see if I can get some things done on here that I haven't got done yet. So, I kind of want to listen to music, but I don't want YouTube to be like, oh, you're flagged because they're assholes. So you know what I mean. Because I've been hearing that they flag people like almost every other day for their channels that they put on or videos, Right now, I've been fishing the last few days on this game because I honestly like to go fishing on this game. It's when you get it down. It's a little easier, but you have to get it just right. You can't just gotta keep them in there because if you notice, there's a little red bar up there. The more it's filled, the more the fish is aware of what's going on. There we go. I caught this bastard. Oh, he ain't that big. I don't think this is a fish I've caught before though, so we're gonna try to catch it before my line breaks. Oh, we caught it, whatever the hell type of fish this is. This is a weird looking fish. It is oh my god, that looks like a beta fish, man. Like, the only point of having gills that big, or fins that big, is to swim faster, but otherwise, it looks like they would just get in the way of each other. Now, should I try to go fishing again? You know what, I'm gonna quit. I didn't get fishing. Let's figure out what I was doing, actually. Shit, I don't even remember how I got out here. Let's see. Call Jacobo. My mount. Here we go. Alright. Now we are going to swim. I do like this game quite a bit. They bring back a lot of what I liked about Final Fantasy. I mean, they kind of give most of the Chocobos they can do whatever, and that kind of defeated the purpose of this game to me, because back in the day, if you played 7, you had to breed the Chocobos just right to get certain ones, and I mean, each color meant something different and meant that it was better. Everyone always wanted the gold or the black ones because they could always do the most. So hush! Sorry about that. My dog is kind of being a little whiner right now. I don't know why. Probably because she wants to get out of the kennel, but right now I'm not letting her out of the kennel because she's completely wet. Oh, this is Final Fantasy 15. It's yeah, it's Final Fantasy 15. I believe it's. I'm sorry, I didn't even notice. I'm like too busy swimming around that you're on. I was too busy swimming around, messing around with my Chocobos, trying to figure out how to get to the damn area I need to get to. So let's just explore and find out. Ooh, a rusty, old, scary looking place to go explore. Let's see what's here if it lets me get in there. I think that might actually be a spot where I'm supposed to go on. One of the, what you call it? It took me a while to get into this game, to be honest, because the controls are a little different, and it's like I said, this one takes a little while to get used to. It's a little bit different than, you know. Oh, so this is how we get to. Okay, I'm gonna go murder those monsters then. But it's honestly with this one, it's just getting the controls down just right, because you have to, like, everything is so different. I mean, on here, there's timed quests which give you more experience and other things. Gear, which you need to pay attention to. When you go into yeah, I work at 5:15. When you go into dungeons, it's good to use the exosuits because they make so you can get more damage, more defense. They're pretty much all rounded, but they only work like once a day. So use wisely. But it is. Oh wait, that's right. I don't think this opens till at nighttime. My first day off will be Monday this coming week. I work Saturday, Sunday this week too, because I'm pretty sure they set it up just like you guys do at your job, where I'm technically should be getting paid salary, but I'm not, so on and so forth. Oh, crocodiles. Since I'm not fighting, damn it. Well, I guess I have to fight these bastards now. That's fine. That'll be easy. Once I remember how to fight. I get circle. There we go. Circle is how you fight on this one, which is kind of different because, like, in this game, you kind of do the free range thing. And that's L1 to target it. And depending on what weapon you're using, you know. Or wait, no, it's not L1. It's R1 to target them. Oh, I finished them. Me personally, I like to use when I'm fighting them, I use it's kind of like a lightning spear or lance, whatever you want to call them. it does more damage because they are pretty much a water type monster or whatever. What was that? And there's different things you can find, like that'll help you either level up more or give you like different perks and attributes. I'm pretty much just waiting for nightfall so I can go into that dungeon, because it's a dungeon that doesn't open until nightfall apparently. Today's the only day that I work a weird shift, because it's like they want me in at 5:15. I've never had to be to work at like 5:15, 5:30, 5 o'clock, but never 5:15. That was just weird to me. And then, yeah. I mean, but, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Look at this stuff. I do want to start putting out videos though of like, you know, us doing like new things, different things, not just gaming stuff that I do. I'm just in the process of getting a camera. I need a camera for the PS4 and then my Xbox One, because I am going to try to eventually figure out how to get it so I can stream Xbox games too, because I got a lot more Xbox games than I do PlayStation 4 games, because I just rebought the PlayStation, or I just bought a PlayStation 4 probably back in February this year. I believe it was February at least. But yeah. So what are you doing up this early, by the way? Yeah, I saw you playing that yesterday. Or the other day, not yesterday. Yesterday I didn't even check to see who was playing. We just watched TV. We were trying to get the new Walking Dead to work so we could watch it, but we didn't. The site wasn't working, so we weren't able to. We're gonna try tonight though, after almost a week of the first episode being aired. See, I liked Uncharted when it first came out, but then like part of me was just like, this ain't really kind of what I want. It's kind of pretty much another Tomb Raider almost, but you're a male. But I did like the gameplay for the first one. The gameplay was nice, so I mean I'd be down to trying other ones too. So it's just a fun, you know. And then I know, yeah, no, I'm just running back and forth real quick here, but I'm waiting for that to say 20, because I think it has to be nighttime for this to open up, so. It's a righteous war. I'm riding with my sword. If I'm dying for the Lord, la. Lord. Aha, it's open. It's open, you bastards. Let me go kill these things, whatever they are. I hope this ain't the one, because if this is the one where you have to do everything right, God, this one, I literally sat in here for like 2 hours one day just jumping up, killing all these freaking monsters, and because I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong, and it turned out that I was just putting in the input wrong, and I'm like, okay, this is bogus. It was like a maze, but they would have it so you had to go through the bottom. Like you'd sink down, and then you'd have to figure out the proper order to put them in, or go down each one to do the switches. And oh God, I really hope this ain't the place. I don't want to stay for like 3 hours just murdering people. Holy shit. Oh, buttheads. Look, did y'all see that? They blocked my damn space to get out of here. They're buttheads. Now I have to go find a new land. If you're wondering what the other marker is right there, that's actually for your car, because you get a car in this game. Eventually you get to drive around. My buddy, that plays, his name is Crisis. He's owned this game pretty much since it came out, and he just found out a few months back that you could get a version of the car that's fly mode, because that's the only way to get a certain weapon in the game. Which was funny. He's like, you can get a flying car in this game? No. And it's like, no. Whatever. Oh, hey, look at that. I don't know what y'all are, but you are going to die. Or I'm going to die, one or the other. Looks like these guys can put up a pretty good fight. Because they're not dying. Okay, let's switch to a sword. Block, block. Oh, parry, parry. Oh, I blocked your punk ass. I mean, you're not Dementors, but I can't remember what they call you in Lord of the Rings. And so how far are you on Uncharted? You know, use my things. There's weapons on here called arm bringers, if I remember right. Fun. You don't want to use them too well, because if you pay attention to Noctis on the bottom screen right there, he's losing health while he's using it. It's not because I'm being hit, it's because I'm using an arm bringer. Lay down. Now. Be good. Oh. Okay, time to heal myself. Elixir. We'll do high elixir, just heal me completely. So one thing I like about this game is you can actually, oh, look at that. Let's do temp lattice. Get your big ass sword out and woof, woof. Okay, Piercer, let's shoot this bastard. Now, Ignis, do your knife throwing. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is that dungeon that I was talking about. It was a pain in the ass. I did not do it without a little help. You know, I kind of cheated and watched some videos. But you know, after being here for 2 hours not knowing what to do, it just seemed like the logical thing to do. Okay, so it comes with 1, 2, and 3 for the Uncharted collection. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I kind of feel like it's different, like a different look and point of view than Tomb Raider for those games. But I mean, there are differences between them, so I won't say that they're both like that it's a copy of it, but I know they. I just know that's one of the reasons I never really got into it too much, because I was like, it kind of felt like a knockoff of Tomb Raider or something, or like too similar to that, you know. Yes, the ceiling is water. It's not a magical ceiling. Oh, I'm sure it is, because I mean, it is water just sitting there suspended in the air above a gap. But I mean, this game is pretty, like, technically the game's advanced to where That could be glass above it, just like a really see-through glass. But okay, you're gonna notice the report card thing, and that pretty much, like, the better you do in the report card is the better you do on after each battle, is the more experience you get. I don't want to do that. It's a fun game. Ah! I have to go through all this crap again. Should've just left when I had the chance. Come on, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. Come on, baby. I don't fear the reaper. I kill the reaper. I am Zeus. I am Odin, the All-Father. Loki, my brother. Oh God, don't make me do this. Oh God, I thought that was a monster coming up. Okay, where am I going? Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Creme brulee. Ooh. Okay. Go back up the stairs. Here we go now, if you hear me go, coming through the flow. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back up. It just seems like the right thing to do is to go up, and away. Yesterday I was actually going to stream DC Universes online. Or DC, yeah, the DC game online, that's free. A lot of y'all might not like DC, or might not even care for that game, but it was a game that gave me the option to make my own superhero. So, I mean, I wish it was a little more detailed, what you could pick and how to pick it and where you started, but it's just how it is. I was like, I don't remember when to get the frick out of here, but I figured it out. Every inventory sounds like so much fun, dude. So did it come with 1, 2, and 3, or did it come with like 2, 3, and some other one, or what you call it? Oh, he stopped watching. Yeah, my game's pretty boring, I know. Lots of running around. I wish I could show you more fighting, but this game ain't like the other Final Fantasy games where you run around and... What the frick? That was weird. I've never noticed that happened before in this game. So y'all witnessed a first, just like me. Well, probably a first, but it's a first for me. So, oh, I say a lot, don't I? I've had a lot of people tell me, not to talk about like certain things on here, and I mean some of them, yeah, we should like keep our own opinion to ourselves, but at the same time, I believe that if you do that, okay, whatever. Pretty much my whole thing on everything is like, it took me a while to find where I was in life, and I'm still looking. Like, but it's not an easy process. Like, some people might tell you it's easy, but it's not. Like, I don't know. It's just not as easy. Life's just not easy. Like, everyone tells you, they tell you to have fun, they tell you to do this, they tell you to do that. But in the end, like, you're sitting there looking for who you are as a person, and especially if you're a parent, because, like, as a person, you find yourself as a parent, and then eventually they leave, or they get older in different phases, so you have to keep on finding yourself in new ways with the cornerstones of them growing up. I found that this year, and it was tough for me, but I got through. I've been getting through it. And I know some people don't like talking about their religion or their political views. Like, political views, I'm gonna leave to myself, because a lot of y'all are gonna think differently if I tell you what it is. Whether it's being a right wing or left wing, y'all are gonna find something wrong with it. So I'm just gonna leave it. And it's the same for religion. But you know what? I've lived in this world long enough, and I've realized that, even if you don't want to believe that, that there is a heavenly creator, that there is something out there after this life. I'm not gonna tell you to play it safe and just accept it, and like, oh, I accept you, whatever. No, that's not how it works. You actually got to believe and have the faith in it and accepting it, and it's not hard. It's not easy to. Like everyone's like, oh, it's not that hard, and it's like, oh, no, it is. It is very hard. Like, I decided, that I'm gonna believe, and I'm going to show the faith and be more positive in life, But it is not that easy. Because when you're trying to be good and positive and do things with a better outcome and look at things with a better outcome, that's when the things in the world come back and try to beat you down with a baseball bat. Like, no joke. Because ever since I've been trying to live a more positive life, I've been seeing a lot more, like, people trying to, like, I don't know if they're genuinely just being negative to be a dick because they know I'm trying to do it, or, they're just having a bad day. But, I believe, and that's my opinion. Now, if you have your opinions and your what you want to believe, okay, I'll respect it. I won't force my religion on you. I won't tell you that it's the better choice, but I will tell you about it. Because even if you don't want to believe, wouldn't you rather leave a more positive outcome on this earth than what you left it in? Because right now, if anyone notices, everyone's at everyone's throat for everything. It's just hard. And, like, I don't know. It's just not where, I, like, pictured the world in at when I was a kid. I pictured better and more for it as a kid. Like, people would start working together more. There'd be oneness with the community and all this other stuff. And I'm not talking about, like, everyone was, like, believed in the same thing or whatnot. No, I was raised to believe that, you know, everyone has their own opinion. Everyone has their own way they're going to react to things, all that stuff. But it wasn't until recently that I actually figured out, you know, that I actually got to, instead of just saying those words, I actually got to live by it too. Because saying it and then saying it to somebody else, and then showing that person, no, I'm not living like that. You're not living that way. After you just told them something about, like with religion or politics, everyone always has to have a negative view or point of view to play the. You know, well, pretty much like everyone's just at a it's just kind of annoying. I mean, I know I'm just rambling on and whatever, but you know, it's honestly a choice in how we see the world and we see ourselves and how we want to leave this world. And you know, a lot of the things I hear people saying, especially Christians, they're like, I'd rather be right than wrong. And you know, I see your point of view on that. Like, yes, you should be proud that, you know, you made the decision to believe, but that's not everybody. You can't force people to believe in something, have the faith. To have the faith is, you know, believing blindly without seeing. And there's a lot of people nowadays that they need to see. They need to see things, and like a lot of the times they'll just clarify it that it's, you know, a miracle of man, a miracle of science. And sometimes it is just a straight up miracle. I've seen some straight up miracles. And the sensation and the warmth you feel when you know that you're being watched, or like watched over, like something's there helping you calm down, and just, yeah, I don't know. But we'll change the subject. I'm going to try to, I'm gonna go probably move on to the next world. Oh, did you jump back on? Alrighty, well, I am in the car. I am actually going to probably proceed on with oh, if I do it, I level up, but I don't want to do it quite yet. I'm pretty much probably going to proceed on in the mission. These things right here, they're magic stones, and each one, as you can tell, this is fire, which my magic inventory for fire is full. And you can see them on the little mini map up there in the upper right corner. There's also lightning, full. I bet you the ice, the blizzard is full too. They're fun. Yeah, all full. Sorry, I'm tired. They're fun. This is a camp. You come here to rest, you know, gain experience, because your experience doesn't apply to you until you go to sleep or go camping. So right now I'm going to find something to eat on the game, because that's going to give me more stuff. So here we go. Oh, well, the person left. Let's start. No one wants flame roasted toast, man. Now, I was kind of thinking about ending this, but you know, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna end it. No, just because you know there's not many people watching, so you know, I just need to talk. Now, I might end it, I might not, because you know, it might be cool for y'all to watch the fishing. Okay, well, as you see, I'm going towards that area over there. Because I'm going to go fishing. And try to catch the leech of the lake. Oh, is this telling me what fish are here right now? Okay, let's check. What's biting is Pig Bermuda, Phoenix Bass, Jade, Snakehead. Okay. See what you got here. Oh, probably. I'm good. I'm good. Damn it. Well, that's what happens when you go fishing like that. You know, eventually you're gonna mess up and lose lures and stuff like that. So, you know. Oh, look at that, another lotus. They got some weird names for fish on this game. Alright, people, I think I'm gonna end the broadcast here. I've been streaming for quite a while and I'm just sitting here in silence, so, yeah, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have a good Friday, and a good weekend. And I will see you next time I stream. Oh, and always don't forget to click add, like, or subscribe if you like the viewing. I know I didn't really do much.